UCF social media put out some pictures earlier this week of Mackenzie Milton in shells wearing pads. Has he been cleared for another level of contact, and what kind of progress is KZ making?
Doing a great job, continuing to make a bunch of strides. For us, we just kind of take it day by day, week by week, and we'll see where we continue to get to here as the weeks kind of unfold. But he's doing a great job in his rehab.
Josh, you had a couple guys banged up over the last couple of weeks, and Trey Nixon and Otis Anderson. What are their statuses going into this weekend?
Not finalized here for both those guys, but we'll see when we get to kickoff.
Hey, Coach, you talked a lot about pre-snap penalties on Monday, getting those fixed. How have you practically gone about doing that this week? Do you believe that that problem's been addressed? And what are your expectations as far as those go for Saturday's game?
Expectations, simple, eliminate them. We can play penalty-free before the snap and after the whistle. Those are things that we can control. It takes no talent to do those things. It takes discipline, and believe we'll fully be capable of doing that on Saturday.
Josh, I'm sure you talked about this earlier in the week, but it's been a long time since you guys have, A, been in the bounce house for a real football, and B, had at least some UCF fans out there to cheer you guys on. Can you sort of speak to how much the guys are looking forward to this and just the opportunity to be in front of the fans again?
Yeah, man. Said it today. We get to go play football on Saturday. Don't ever take that for granted. 2 months ago, a month ago, let alone 5 months ago, we never knew if we were going to have the opportunity to play inside of that stadium together and to do it in front of our fans, our family, our friends. Take full advantage of it. Enjoy this opportunity. It's our next one, the only one we're sure we're going to get. And let's go play our heart out and play with a lot of passion and energy. And here over the next 48 hours, 72 hours, let's get dialed into our assignments and go play our best brand of football. And our guys have, I think, enjoyed the process of getting to game day here the first couple of weeks. The world and their individual world is not normal as they are accustomed to it, but I think they are really excited about getting this opportunity.
Josh, RJ Harvey saw the field on the very last play against East Carolina. Do you expect to see more production from him? And do you have an update on the status of the other transfers at all?
No update on the status of the other guys right now. RJ has continued to just practice in a really good way and feel like he's going to get more opportunities as we go through the season. Late addition, as far as training camp, wasn't here all summer. Really smart kid that's diligent, works really hard. He cares. It matters to him. That's why he's continued to grow, both on the offensive side of it and in special teams. So expect him to continue to earn more opportunities.
Coach, in Tulsa's one game, they really got after Oklahoma State on their defensive side. Lots of sacks, lots of tackles for loss. What did you see that made them so effective in that game, and then how do you have to counteract that?
Yeah, I think, one, they got really good personnel on the defensive side of the football, and that's, their front six guys, in their 3-3 alignment and their personnel. They play hard. They play with great technique. They understand their scheme extremely well, and you have to earn it against them. And that's the challenge for us on the offensive side of the ball is doing a good job at the line of scrimmage. They won that battle a year ago. It's important that we do a better job there this time around. You look at them, last year, the football games that they lost, they were all really close games. They had leads in a bunch of them against really good teams. And, they played Oklahoma State. It's a really good football team and played them real tight for 4 quarters.
Josh, with the loss last year to Tulsa, do you feel like there's a little bit of a revenge factor here for you guys? Maybe try to come back and beat them this year in your own home?
Yeah, I don't think the revenge factor, plays into it as much as this is our next opportunity. We're a different football team. They are too. You play the same team 10 times, it's going to unfold differently 10 times too. And for us, it's about controlling what we can control. We got to do a better job with penalties. We got to take care of the football, win the turnover battle. We got to win the line of scrimmage.
Coach, what is the plan to make Tulsa quarterback Zach Smith the most uncomfortable this week?
Well, I think part of that is you got to eliminate the run game too, and put them in situations where they're playing from behind the chains instead of in front of it. And we're going to bring pressure like we do, and our guys up front got to play hard and play with great passion and get to the quarterback.
Coach, how do you coach a player or your offense from avoiding turnovers? And, on the other side, how does Randy get the 9 through 2 games? Obviously, they're doing a good job, but what is that you're telling the guys?
One, we talk about it every day. It's, we use the word attack, which is play with great effort and energy. And we measure that by, big plays for us and ones we give up. We want to win that. We want to win the 0 and negative play total as well. The second thing we talk about a lot is the ball, and that is what matters. Offensively, take care of it. Defensively, go get it. We start the day with both sides of the football doing a turnover circuit, and I think when you place an emphasis on it, our kids have bought into it the longer we've been here. Defensively, I think they're punching at it. They're running the football better than they ever have, and that's why you're able to create those turnovers when the ball's out. We're able to get on top of it.
Josh, prior to week 1, Parker Boudreaux shared that he was in concussion protocol. He didn't play against ECU. How is he doing? Has he been practicing? Do you expect them to see him on the field on Saturday?
Doing better, and haven't made a decision on him yet, but he is doing better, and hopefully he continues that trend.
You talked a little bit about, kind of protecting Dylan in this process. How you assess how the offensive line is done and the running backs and the tight ends have done it in their pass protections when it comes to keeping him safe in the backfield?
I think they've done a good job here through the first couple of weeks, and that's everybody. Wide receivers are involved in the protection too. They got to win their route and they got to win it on time. They got to not only beat the defender that they're running the route against, they got to beat the D line. That's kind of how we go about it. And I think our 11 guys have operated in a really good way. Front 5 with the tight ends and backs and protection have done a really good job. I think Dylan's grown in just his comfort and understanding protection schemes, where he's weak, how to get the ball out, how to move in the pocket. All those things play into us doing a better job than we did a year ago against Tulsa. And we need to do that here on Saturday.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Thanks, everybody. And we'll be ready for Saturday.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Coach.
Thanks a lot, everyone.
Thanks.